Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Betting Tips with Big Lex. It's your boy. We got another NBA recap for the player props that I dropped for you guys yesterday, January 12th. So let's jump right into the picks, guys, because I got a little bit that I want to talk about. We went 80%, 8 out of 10 picks correct. The only two guys that went under were Donovan Mitchell. We had Donovan Mitchell. His projection was 42 PRA. We had him plugged in for 30. And he finished with 26. Donovan Mitchell's deal last night was he had a terrible shooting performance, guys. He shot 7 of 18 from the field. That's 38%. Not going to get it done. I kind of broke one of my pet peeves yesterday for you guys just because I wanted to give you guys a solid 10 picks. I rarely like giving you guys 10 picks and taking more than one player from one team. And it just so happens that the only team that I decided to do that with yesterday is the only team that had a player go under. So I had Darius Garland and I had Mitchell. There were three guys that I told y'all that I absolutely loved that were steals. Andrew Nembhard, Brandon Ingram, and Darius Garland. So I only ran 2 slips last night, guys. I usually run the entire list, and then I do what I always recommend you guys to do, which is I split it in half and I take my favorite picks. So last night I had 1 slip. I only ran 2 slips last night, the whole list, and my top 6. And I had Maxey, Kawhi, Markkanen, Ingram, Nembhard, and Garland in that slip. So what I'm going to recommend to you guys is I always say take 5 to 6 picks that you like, but if you're going back and forth between players, always select the guy with the lower line. It just makes sense. The only other guy that went under was an honorable mention was Miles Bridges, and I was going back and forth between him and LaMelo Ball. I got burned by Ball a few days ago, so we decided to fade him last night, and Bridges shot awful as well. He shot 30%, 3 for 10 from the field, and he only came up short by 2. So with that said, guys, everybody on the first team selection hit. When you're making your selections, I would always start with the first team selection first. Take as many picks as you can from the first team, which is highlighted in green. Then move down to the second tier. And then obviously the honorable mentions are always low lines, a high value. Congratulations to anybody who won last night. I've got the list ready to go. I'll be dropping that probably in the next 30 minutes or so.